Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're playing some Final Girl. Final Girl, published by Ryder Games. Full disclosure, the two boxes I'm playing with today, the core box and the, what's it called again? Camp Happy Trails. Campy Trap Trails. Yeah, and also, sorry, I'm also have a third box, the Geppetto, whatever that is, these Carnival of Blood. The same three boxes that I had when I played this game earlier on the channel, earlier this year, I believe it was. You can find those playthrough streams linked in the video description down below, in the playlist section there, sorry, if you want to watch those previous streams. But today I'm just mixing up. I don't think I mixed them before. I think I said that's what I would do if we didn't get new products. I'm still waiting for the Wave 1 to show up at retailers. I have a pre-order in with my local game store to get the rest of Wave 1. When that arrives at some point in the future, I'll dabble with some of that stuff too, but this is what I got. So this is what we're playing with. It was provided by Ryder Games, so keep that in mind. But we're just going to play it, have some fun today. It's Halloween week-ish. So yeah, we're just going to have some fun with some horror. Try not to die too quickly, and see if we can outlast the killer and be the final girl and, you know, make the final kill. We'll see. But hello everyone joining live. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Kanji, thank you for the gifted memberships, by the way. I see this here. What are you doing, man? Stop. I mean, thank you. I mean, thank you for the support. Thanks for gifting those memberships. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for adding members to the channel. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. See some faces that I haven't seen in a bit. See some new faces. Hello, everybody. So if you don't know what this game is, it is... it's published by Ryder Games, like I said. It's from 2021, so last year. Maybe it was last year I played. I don't remember. Anyways, this thing came out. It did a Kickstarter. It did pretty good. A season 1 of content was made. You need to own this core box. You buy extra boxes to add different locations, different killers to play with, different final girls to play with. You then can mix and match all that stuff and make different scenarios. It's a solo-only game. It's a solo-only horror-themed game, built off the Hostage Negotiator game. So if you've ever heard of Hostage Negotiator or played that before, this is like basically the same foundation, the same mechanics are there, but they've added on stuff to make it like the horror-themed version. So it's like you're basically like the final girl in a horror movie trying to kill the killer, save hostages. I mean, save victims in this game. So yeah, so there it is. It's a 2.38 complexity. Obviously it's best with one player, but I'm sure you could play this cooperatively, sit down and, you know, but you're only running one character. So, but it's meant to be I mean, it takes up a little more table space, but it's, you know, meant to be just a solo only game. Setup's a little bit more bogged down than Hostage Negotiator, but it's still pretty smallish game. Good for solo play. Good for solo play. Yeah. All right, here we are. Here we are. So this is a hand management game. So here's the kind of market you're buying from. You start with like a hand of these free cards. If you've never played this game before, or seen me play it before, that's what's going on here. We're basically managing our hand, pushing our luck. We're moving around a board, a map. We're fighting against the killer. And we're going to pick one of these final girls. Actually, you guys are going to pick one of these final girls. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. And we're going to be one of these final girls, and we're trying to survive, outlast the killer, and kill him with the final blow kind of thing, while saving hostages, which we'll set up based on random setup cards and random item decks. We'll do all the setup on stream. But for those interested, so I put a poll in the chat. You can vote. I can play with Rico, so let's go through all 4 of them. You don't have to vote right now unless you know them all, but these are the 4 I own. Okay, these are only 4 I own. So we'll choose through these. But there are many more. You can make your own. There's something on the website to make your own. But basically, every time you save a hostage, you put them on the card and you can get one of these abilities. So this is like increase your time. Time is the money we spend to buy cards, basically, and do actions. There's some actions that cost time. This heals. This lets you take a card without paying for it, a planning card, which is 4 money. So that's like kind of like getting 4 money. Then you can move spaces. So she's 6 health. Okay. Once you fill up all these spaces, once you rescue your first 5 hostages or victims in this game, I'm going to keep calling them hostages by mistake. I do that often. I'm sorry. It's just what yellow meeples mean to me. They're hostages to me. But anyways, 6 health. Also, if you don't like the horror theme and you want to play a solo only game that uses most of these mechanics, and you want to be a hostage negotiator and you know, go up against different hostage takers and save hostages, even go through the career of a hostage negotiator through a whole campaign. I've played all that stuff on the channel. Go check that out. It's really cool. I like it a lot. But yeah, that theme might be better for you maybe, but they're roughly the same. So anyways, this one is, you get this ability once you flip it over. Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces, you may move to that enemy space for free. And then every time you save another victim on the backside, you get this other ability. So you can keep saving victims and still get bonuses. This one says for each additional victim save, receive a time. Okay, receive a time. Okay. So that's Ryko. Oh yeah, and I also will shuffle this in. So each of them has their own unique item, which is pretty sick. You can just put it in the item deck, but the problem in this game is the item deck, you only use like half of it each time you play. So there's items you will not even see, even if you search the whole deck, or whole decks, I should say, at all the different locations. I'm gonna play with the variant that's on the little rules card that says, we're gonna make the deck first and we're gonna put this in. So it's in the game no matter what. I want these in the game. Will we see them? Maybe, maybe not, probably not, but it'll increase our chance of seeing it. So Riko's axe is a 2-handed weapon, so it's the only thing she can hold. It does 2 extra damage when she's attacking or doing damage from cards or whatever. You may roll an additional die while resolving the weak attack action card. Only Riko may use this item. So you can only put this in the game when you're playing with her. There is a regular axe, so these are kind of like buffed up versions. So that's Ryko. Okay, I'll put her here so you can see her. The next one, Asami. She's got 5 health, and she flips over to the other side quicker because she only needs 4 meeples to go on her card here. She gets health, take an extra search action, move 1 space. I like this. I like these symbols. These are my favorite because we can reduce our horror rating here, or whatever it's called, to be able to roll more dice on the track. But I mean, that's only once. And then it says her ability is whenever you draw at least 1 item card, draw an extra card and choose one. And you're immune to trap cards, item trap cards, which are in this game because we are playing the Carnival of Blood. So this is from one box. It comes with traps, comes with its own cards to make the play unique. Then we have this killer who's adding in their own cards to some of the decks. But this killer is not from this box, which is kind of cool. So I'm mixing them up, I think for maybe the first time. I don't remember, but yeah. So she is immune to trap cards in each location. So there are locations, these orange spots on the map. So the Forest of Horrors, the House of Horrors, or House of Mirrors, sorry, House of Mirrors, and Things to Astonish at the carnival here. You can search these 3 different item decks. We'll make the item decks as part of setup, but there's gonna be 1 trap in each deck. So she's immune to those traps. And they're never on the top, they're always shuffled in the bottom 3, but there's only 4 cards per deck. So she's immune to those if we draw into them. I don't know how often we search. But that is her deal. And every additional victim saved, you get to heal. So the other one was get health. She comes with this knife belt. It actually has some range on it. You can actually get the bonus in the spot you're in or adjacent. You get extra damage. And then when using her knife belt, you may divide damage as you choose between enemies within range. We are not playing. So she's definitely built for when you play with the killer Geppetto in the Carnival of Blood, who comes with minions. But the killer we're using, her benefit really, this is useless because I think there's only 1. I don't know if the traps, maybe the traps make additional enemies on the board. I don't remember. I don't know. I haven't seen it all. But yeah, only Asami. So this will go in the items if we pick her. But you guys are voting in the chat to decide. Charlie, I remember I like Charlie. I think it was because of this symbol and this symbol and this symbol. I like Charlie. She has 7 health also, right? So getting time is nice, moving is nice. These are just the basics of the game. All this right here is just very, very core, very, very basics of the game, not flashy, not situational. All that stuff is good, okay? We're not playing games. Extra health, great. But it probably means her action maybe is not that great on the back. Let's see. It's obviously harder to get here because you have to get 6 meeples saved, right? During the action phase, you may lose 3 health to take the critical blow action card directly to your hand. No, that's pretty balling, actually. That's pretty good. If you can make it to the point where you want to kind of like finish the enemy off. And she has the extra health, so maybe that kind of like offsets. The only problem is she doesn't heal when she's saving victims. She just gets time. I remember playing with her on stream before. I'm pretty sure I liked her. I think, just based on looking at art, I'm like, I think that was my favorite, but I could be wrong. She comes with Charlie's giant hammer. Whoa, 3 damage, but only in the same space. A 2-handed. Oh, look, you must have 2 or more health to attack with this weapon. After resolving an attack with this weapon, you lose a health and you end your turn. Oh, okay. There's some balance going on there. That is definitely balanced. Oh, Chammy, thank you so much for subscribing. If I'm saying, or no, Cham V or Cham V, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is Charlie's giant hammer, okay? And the final girl in the poll is Lori. She has a special hair. Lori has 5 health. She has the reduce the horror rating, gain time, gain health, gain time, take an action card that is max 2 cost, and move 1 space. Okay, those are all good. Then when you flip her over, she gets this ability. Whenever you are in the same space as an enemy and inflict damage, do an additional. I mean, you do want to kill the killer, so that extra damage is going to speed up your chances of that happening. And then you just get extra time for every victim. And she comes with Lori's bow that will be in the item deck. Maybe we can find it. You can't actually use it in the same space as your enemy, but you can use it at 1 to 3 range away. To add an extra damage, it has 3 uses. Lori's bow cannot modify an action card and must be used without one. And it costs 1 time to fire an arrow. So you basically get 3 damage on the enemy for 3 time. But you don't have to be near them. Like 3 range away. It was awesome. I remember using this before. I'm pretty sure we did use this before on stream. It feels familiar, but I don't remember. So yeah, you guys vote. The poll's in the chat. You pick which one you want here. Whoever you want. We're going to set them up as part of the setup here live on stream. And, oh, let me flip this one. I'll play whoever. I don't care. I don't care. It's been a long time. Haven't played the game in months. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to have some fun with it. And hopefully just not die too quickly. Hopefully, let's not die too quickly. But yeah. So I'm going to close the poll. Thank you, everyone that voted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it looks like Asami, 32%. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to play with Asami, and we're going to put these ones away, aka throw them in the paper shredder, never to be seen again. Okay, Asami is our final girl. Okay, setup. The order, I don't know. I should have probably set up some of this stuff before, because this stuff is static. Let's do this. Okay, so we're giving health to the killer here. He starts with 12 health. We need to start with 4 horror rating. Okay, so we're rolling 2 dice. Every time we need to roll dice for an action or whatever. Okay, let's get all the hearts ready here. I'm gonna take this hat off because it's like literally in the above camera. Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh man. Okay, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But he needs 12. What are we gonna do about that? Well, we're gonna find one of these at random. One sec, guys, one sec. Okay. So on the back of these, some of these have blanks, 1, 2 health, I think, something like that. I think that's all of them. What do we got here? We got 9 of them, unless I'm missing some. I don't know how many come with the game, but we're gonna roll some dice here. Let's find a die to pick our 2. So, okay. Let's get these out of here. All right, what do we get? A 5. That went right out of that dice tray. Okay. 5. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say like that's top row. I don't know. That's what he'll get. Okay. So on the back, how that works is when we do the final blow, we've taken away all the wooden little meeple hearts, whatever. This is his final health. If he's ever down to this final health, I'm gonna cover this. If he's ever down to this final health, we get an extra die we're rolling because like it's super tense and we're motivated to kill. But once we take that away, we flip that. If it's blank, he's dead. If it's like 1 heart or 2 hearts or whatever, this guy turns into Michael Myers and he makes a sequel. Okay, he wasn't really dead. And then we got to try to finish off the final blow. We replace it with like one of these little white ones so that we know we've already replaced it. And these are just dual-sided, so you know that he never has more health after that. Okay, we're gonna do the same for us. 5. Let's take this one. Okay, we have a final health, same way. Okay, and you guys give me a Sami, so she gets 4 more hearts, and that little token I just put down is her 5th one. Okay, can never heal above your max. Okay. Final girl legacy. Shred the girl card if she dies. I will. Sure, no problem. I'll rip it up on stream. No problem. Okay. So we'll get rid of these. We put them back in the box, quote unquote box. Not to look at them again. So we have no idea. Maybe we both have no hearts. So final hit, we're dead. You know, you never know. You never know. Part of the fun. Part of the craziness. Okay. 4. We got our little bloodlust meter. What else we need to set up? We're going to set up the items, I guess. Okay, so I want her belt in play for sure. These items, I believe, are only come with the location. So I'm going to shuffle these up. I have the traps here. So here's the 3 traps that come with this expansion. And we're going to put 1 in each of the 3 location piles once I finish shuffling. And if I remember correctly, reading, there's a special setup. There's a special setup right here that comes with the Carnival of Blood that tells you how to set up the item cards. Yeah, we're going to do 2 cards, shuffle the trap in, then deal 1 card out face up on top. Okay. And there's a little reference card here if we need to look up what the traps do, which I 100% will because I have no idea. I don't remember, but maybe they're obvious when we read them, if we see them. Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll need 1 each for on the top. Okay. So I'm just getting the items we're starting with. The rest are out of the game. Okay. I'm going to shuffle up these ones now. I just want to make sure I have the right number of items, but I think it's good. Because I think we should have 12 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Okay, so I'm going to shuffle this up. Okay, let's do 1. Okay, those are our 3 piles. Now we're going to put 1 of each of these in. I'm going to shuffle. Okay, I don't know. I'll put that there. Let's do this one. Okay, we'll put that one there. Hopefully all the traps are at the bottom. I don't know if we'll get that far. Like, I don't know how much we search. I feel like before it was like very minimal. Very minimal. I know she's the one that takes extra search action cards. Maybe we search a couple times. I know she gets to take 2 and look at 1. Oh yeah, she's immune to traps, right? That was one immune to traps? Yeah, okay, so we don't even care about the traps. Why am I even setting them up? I don't even know. But anyways. I think they add stuff to the board, right? Don't they have tokens? Yeah, they have tokens. I think they like add stuff to the board. So she's immune to them when they're on the board, but I think some of them can like hurt the victims, whatever they're called. Okay. So these are our 3 items left. We're gonna put 1 face up on each deck. So we found footage, Discard the found footage to cancel the effects of one item trap or terror trap card. If canceling a terror trap card, discard the card without applying any of the card's effects. Okay, so if we get that into our possession, we can put that in our backpack, and if a trap is going to come out, we can even cancel the card so we don't have to worry about it. Aluminum bat. Whenever you inflict damage to the killer with the aluminum bat, you may immediately discard a minor dark power. Oh, wow. Including any health markers remaining on the card. Oh, that's cool. Is he going to have minor dark powers? I don't know. Sometimes you have a bunch in the deck, sometimes you have none. And sometimes you see him in the game, sometimes you don't. We'll see. Zappo, the carnival monkey. You may use Zappo to resolve a search card from up to 2 spaces away. Okay, we're going to, if we can get him, we can definitely do items. It could be our focus. 2 spaces away, if you use Zappo and an item trap is revealed, he flees in terror. Ignore the effects of the trap and discard Zappo. Oh, cool. Okay. Such a cute monkey. Always ready to lend a helping hand, it says. So we didn't find her unique thing. Her unique stuff is hidden in there somewhere in one of those 3. So we may not see those knives. These tarot cards are made from the tarot cards that come from this, tarot cards that come from that. So we're going to shuffle them up. And we're drawing 10, I believe, right? I should probably do setup in some kind of order, but I'm just going on memory. But we'll double check that we didn't miss something. Yeah, she isn't immune until she flips. That I agree. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Obviously, because I read it on the back of the card. Mike, thank you. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Scabra's here. Hey, buddy. Says, it's the final girl? What happened to the rest of them? Their funerals are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, actually. So yeah, it didn't end well for the other final girls. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the rest out of the game. We need to set up these. So he has 3 cards. I don't have like this. There's like a super one that's like super bad if you like really want to up the difficulty. There's also like a back of this board, I think, that's like super leveled up if you want more challenge. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm just want to play the game, have some fun, and see if we can save some people and maybe kill the killer, or at least make him bleed a lot. We'll see. Okay, so this spices it up, but I like showing all this stuff so you guys can see how much variability is in each play. Like even with just one killer, one location, based on all the different setup parameters we're going through here, totally changes the play. It's crazy. It's crazy. I saw someone left a comment on a previous video, said, Rob, you're right. Even with just one box in the core set, like there's a lot of replayability there. You definitely get the value for the cost of the core box plus 1 expansion. The amount of times you'll replay that before you're like, okay, I need to see new stuff is quite a while, I think, personally. Just based on how the items, the setup, the events, the terror deck, the 2 random things here, and what else is random? I mean, you can change up with the character too, but yeah, quite a bit of different things show up. I've had games that I know I've played that felt quite different based on the cards you're seeing from the terror deck, for example. Okay, events shuffled up, sure. I think it's the last thing you do is events, if I remember correctly. Let's see our setup. Let's see our how the map's gonna work. Jake says, just got this from Kickstarter Wave 1. Might as well set it up myself to play along. Yeah, it's I know definitely in the US a bunch of people have gotten their Wave 1, Season 1 shipping, whatever stuff. I'm waiting for it to show up in Canada so I can get the rest of the stuff that I don't have. And then we can play some more later. But unfortunately, it seems like they missed Halloween, which is a big L for sure. Big L. Huge, fat, disgusting L that they missed Halloween. I think in the States only like backers got their stuff before Halloween. But it's not in stores yet from what I looked, which kind of sucks because, you know, it's definitely going to hurt sales. How many people are this week and this weekend who go to their local board game store are looking to play a horror game this weekend with their friends? Like, it's a thing. It's 100% a thing. And unfortunately, no one will be able to find Final Girl at their local game store, which kind of sucks. So unfortunately, they'll be playing trashy, super garbage games like Betrayal at House on the Hill. Yeah, I said it. Seymour says, my FLGS had it and I picked up everything. Ah, maybe they were like a backer, like a retail pledge, maybe? Maybe they were a retail pledge. You might be right. Where are you, Seymour? For anyone else maybe looking for it, because I looked online. I just quickly look on Board Game Oracle to kind of see. This is Canada. Okay. These stores, nobody has anything. And then if I go to the US, nobody has anything except for Noble Knight Games, it looks like, for the core set, which you need it to play, right? I'm just talking for someone who doesn't own anything and they want to just get like one thing to play with. There's nothing. It's still rolling out. Yogi, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. You're too kind. Oh, Seymour's in Minnesota. Cool. So if you're in Minnesota, maybe your retailer has it there because they maybe were a retail backer on the Kickstarter. But yeah, awesome. KJ says, well, there's your problem. It's Canada. No. My problem is that a lot of publishers use quartermaster logistics, which everything arrives in like Florida, and then they put pledges. They put pledges on a truck to ship them up to Canada, and that truck takes quite a while to drive from Florida. Takes quite a while to drive from Florida all the way up to like Mississauga, Ontario, to then be delivered to FedEx, who then ships out from there. So it's quite the extra delay. That's why Canadians in most Kickstarters nowadays, from mainly US publishers, get stuff 2 to 3 to even more weeks after US backers, usually. If they use quartermaster logistics, which sucks. Sucks as a Canadian. But yeah. But yes, we have our problems here being Canadian, yes. That is a problem in other ways than just this. I know you're kidding. Hey, I can't troll if I can't be trolled, all right? New subscriber, NEQ? Thank you for subscribing. All right, let's see our setup. Let's do it on this camera. All right, so again, variable setup. We're playing the boxed in setup if you're playing along at home. This is the setup we're using today. Anyone have boxed in on their bingo card? You just won. All right, so we have killer in the top right, our final girl starting over here, and then this is the amount of victims. I mean survivors, right? They're not victims yet, hopefully. So the rest of those setup cards are gone. Let's find those meeples. So we are here, final girl. Hans, the butcher, is over here. And then we need a whole bunch of these yellow meeples. So many to save. Stupid, defenseless meeples. We got 3 here, 2 down here at the Forest of Horrors. 2 over here, 1 in this spot, 2 here. What else we got? 2 over here. I think I did it. Let's double check. Tell me where I screwed up. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 meeples. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom. No, we're not naming the victims. No. That will get too messy. Maybe in the future, but yeah, I look back at the previous streams for this game alone. Compared to Hostage Negotiator, this game for some reason takes 3 to 4 hours to stream. And I always assume it's like a nice short solo game. But streaming it's not. It ends up being very long. We're going through decisions. So I'm approaching this one today to try to make a more maybe shorter stream for those watching later over the weekend, Halloween time. Maybe we'll click the video because it's not 6 hours. So no, I will not be naming the victims. The other thing, why I'm not naming the victims too, is Hostage Negotiator has like usually a set limit of them, which is nice. So we can name them and we know that's who's there. In this game, they add more. Like as you're playing, more get thrown on the board. So then we'll have to stop, figure out who they are and name them. And they're all, mainly yellow. There are some different colored ones, but it's just hard to track. If I were to like write on them, You know, maybe I should put like a number on them or something, you know? Then that would work more, but not today's stream, not today's stream. And yeah, we're not going to be reading any of the... I saw someone asking, I think it was Jamos, was asking to do the... what are those things called? The gruesome deaths that are in that PDF on the website. I'm not going to be doing that. That adds even more time trying to find all that for each situation. And I didn't print it out, so it's a lot harder to sit there and scroll through a PDF. But yeah, not doing that. Sean says there's a horrible death matrix. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have any of that ready for today. But yeah, no, pumpkin hat's done for today. We did that already, Joseph. You're late. You're late. You missed the pumpkin hat. You just showed you weren't here on time. So get out. Dustin says, I offer myself as a tribute. Yeah. Maybe we can name, here's what we'll do. If we get any of the special ones, because they're easier to keep track of where they are. Because, oh, the other thing in this game, what I'm saying is keeping track of them is a problem too, is they're all yellow. And in this game, because there's the board, right? In Hostage Negotiator, there's no board, so they're not running around all over the place. In this game, like, it's like playing the little cup game, hiding the ball under the cup, you know? We're gonna be moving them around, and when someone dies and they're in the killer space, all of them panic out of that space. So they're constantly moving around all over the place. So it's like, I need to like write on them with permanent marker or something to do that kind of thing on stream, which would be fun. I agree, that was so fun. So fun to do. This game is just a lot harder, and it'll just add a lot to my brain power, trying to keep track of 12 meeples to start, plus they add more. And so we'll just do the unique ones. If the unique ones show up, Dustin, you'll get the first one. Maybe Kanji and Yogi too, because they gifted some memberships. So definitely they're VIPs today. So maybe they'll be the first, and then Dustin, I'll throw you in third. Because I mean, Dustin technically did send me, you know, a game that's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you know, so maybe Dustin does get first, actually. Yes, Dustin's VIP today for sure. But then again, Kenji's gifted like 4,000 memberships already. Yeah, and sent me games too. So yeah, anyways, all right. Here's our starting event. Employee transport. Place the golf... What the heck is this? Place... Looks like someone left the keys in the cart. Place the golf cart token in any of the 4 corner spaces. During upkeep, you and/or up to 2 victims in the space with the golf cart may drive it up to 2 spaces. But the golf cart must stay on the outer path. If the golf cart is driven into a space with an enemy, you may discard it to do 3 damage. Okay. This is awesome. This game is awesome. This game has theme dripping all over it. Dripping everywhere. I love it. All right. So where the heck are we putting the little golf cart? It's this little thing. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Yogi says, I'm down with it being Dustin. Don't get me killed. Okay. Oh, Kanji will paste the death in the chat, like from the book, right? Like, I got it open, then I was like scrolling through it, and I remember why I didn't do it last time too. Yeah, this gruesome deaths. If you don't know about this, it's on the Van Ryder website under the downloads for this game. It's free. You can just go get it. But they explain how to use the book. I talked about this on stream, showed it off before in one of our previous playthroughs. You can find those down below in the video description. But basically you have to, like, based on the one you're playing and then which killer and which location, you have to scroll and find a page based on if it's a general kill, or if it's a kill that's based on, you know, a certain card happens that does the kill. You have to then like look it all up and figure out which one it is. And like, I don't know. It's a cool idea. Like if I was not playing on stream, if I was just playing my normal setup, yeah, I'd have like an iPad and I just scroll through it, find it, read it out for fun once. It does work good. It makes sense on stream. It's cool to read it off to add more story to it and stuff. But again, if you want to read it, like Kanji's going to say he's going to post it. But if you're watching this later, feel free to go download this. I don't know if I put the link in the video description, but I should probably, right? I can post it in the chat too. Let me post it in the chat. So if you're watching this later, open the chat archive. You should see the link. If someone could just verify if that link works to the PDF, and make sure your virus scanner's on. Just joking. But yeah, I linked the PDF in the chat, and you can open the PDF and you can look up stuff, read how it works. When a death happens, you can go read it yourself, or even look at it if you're like, this might make you go, oh man, this game's even cooler than I thought it was because it has this additional free content that you can add to your plays at home, which is neat. So I love that this exists. I love that this is a thing. I just, not in this stream, not happening. Probably, I don't know if I'll ever do it in stream, to be honest. Just the way it's organized. But this matrix thing you guys mentioned, if that makes it easier. Yeah, if that makes it easier, but yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways. Link is good? Okay, perfect. Link is good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, that link's just straight off the website. I just open it right from the website. Okay. Golf cart. Where am I putting this golf cart? Did anyone say? The golf cart Bullet says the golf cart has Austin Powers written all over it. Oh man. Bob says you need Mel to cross-reference a deaths book for you on stream. Yeah, next time we're doing this 2-player. One player to read gruesome deaths from the book, the other player playing the game. Yeah, that makes sense. I do want Mel to play this though on stream. So maybe I'm the gruesome death book reader on that stream. We'll see. But I do like bringing out my inner final girl, you know. So this game is my outlet, you know, to be the final girl I've always wanted to be. All right. So I need to put this out in one of the 4 corners. Yeah, one of the 4 corner spaces. I assume down here, like with these victims, so we can go get it. But if, yeah, like if we work our way this way, I don't know. Or I put it. No, I don't really want to go there first. I think here makes the most sense. It's got to be a corner. I don't want to put it here with the killer. And I'm going to try to save some of these victims. And I just have to, during upkeep. And for anyone who doesn't know how the game plays, rules are on that thing, on that website also. But we're doing an action phase, play action cards, planning. We buy some cards for the next round. Then we resolve a killer action. You'll see all this as we play. It'll all make sense. I'll go through all the steps. But in the upkeep phase is the very final phase of the round. And it's saying you and or up to 2 victims in the space with it may drive up to 2 spaces. So, I mean, I can from here even 1, 2, boom, save some victims, right? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah. Bullet's saying head east. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Head east to get into the exit. That makes sense, right? Okay, I just need to double check setup to make sure we did everything. Open the core box, choose the final girl, done. Take the player board, done. 6 custom dice, done. Take the action cards, 0 cost, done. Sort the remaining action cards in respective piles, done. Set the victim meeples, special victim meeples, yeah, all that stuff's done. Feature film box. Place the killer on the table, okay, shuffle, finale cards, done. Tarot cards, done. Location items, done. Setup card, done. Very important. Yep, we did the final health tokens are done. Number 13, number 14. We placed the health markers, done. Bloodless markers on the bottom space, done. Time marker, yep, time markers on space number 6 on our little board here. Starting at 4 horror rating on here. Shuffle location events. We just revealed our event and we're ready to go. I'm pretty sure I got all the setup, but if you notice anything, let me know. All right. Listen, I know the streams are better with Mel, but she's working today, so I'm playing a solo game, okay? I had no other option. If you want, I can just end this stream, and you can see Final Girl when Mel's available to play. Instead, if you don't want me here, I can just leave, okay? Screw you guys, I'm going home. I'm back. All right, that was a joke. Okay. I know, chat's so mean. The evil comes out this time of year. The evil. The evil. Jake says, I'm okay with Final Rob, I guess. Get out of here. Okay. Dustin says, Rob never gets tired of the leaving joke. Yeah, my chat never gets tired of the jokes about having Mel play and getting rid of me. And renaming the channel to Rob or Mel's Gaming Table. Yeah, yeah. Yep, been hearing those for like the last 3 or so years. Yeah. No bullet. I don't know what the extreme horror mode is. I've never played it. No, I'm assuming it's like a higher difficulty or something. No. Never played it. Never played it. Okay, let's start the game. So we have these action cards. Let's pick some. We could do a short rest, weak attack, a focus, or a walk. I feel like walk is a good start. I kind of want to end my turn here. Would be nice. Or I could move down here and try to move these guys back up to this exit. I feel like the golf cart really needs to be put into action here. Focus will not get me down to rolling more dice, unfortunately. I kind of want to save some cards in hand. I mean, I could toss to get some money to set up next turn better. But I say we just start with a walk, see how bad it goes. Oh, we could if we can rescue one hostage. But the problem is if we're just ending our turn in the golf cart, we're definitely not rescuing this turn. But I mean, we could try to do that next turn. One space for 3 dice, 3 spaces for 1 die. I think you flip the player. Oh, on the back. Yeah, okay. It's the other side is the extreme horror. No, I've never played it, but yeah, it's on the back of this board. I mentioned it earlier. I didn't know what it was called. I just know it's like a harder thing. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, I like it, Kate. I like it. Chip away with focus after your walks. Keep back in case you need to pitch cards. Yep. That's a good call. I know I do love focusing like early, but it's like, yeah, let's, and these are the ones I toss to change my dice right away, but we'll see. Okay, let's do a walk. So again, we're only rolling 2 dice right now. And again, these cards, how they work is if we get 2 successes, we can move up to 2 spaces for a cost of 1 time. 1 success, we'll get to move 1 space for the cost of 1 time. If we get no successes, we can either choose to move a space, lose a health, and then 2 time, or just lose 2 time. Okay, so yeah. I'm not expecting much here. I am not expecting much at all. That's a cock die. Okay, so we got 1 success and 1 of these 4s that we could pitch 2 cards to make 2 successes. 1 move, 2 move. I mean, that might be worth it. Or we can just do 1, 2, and we're down here and we're good. And then the end of the round, we'll get to drive them over to here. I don't know. Decisions. Part of me wants to just toss to get the 2 movement though. But is that worth it? 3 cards, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, Yeah, I'll toss. We'll get 2 successes. I don't know if that's the right play, but I'm going to do it. So we'll go 1, 2. I'll just end down here with the golf cart. Then we don't need to do our other walk. We'll keep that. And then we'll just try for a focus. Okay, let's try for a focus. If we have to toss these 2, we will. To get like a good focus going, maybe. We missed completely. So, oh yeah, I spend 1 time for that move. This will lose us 2 time. And then I guess I'll just, oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It's a problem. I think I'll hold here. I'll hold. Okay, those are the cards that are used. Planning, we have only 3 money. Let's just take a sprint and a close call. So cost 2, cost 1. Okay, throw those in hand. We'll put these all back in the market for later. The killer's action, he's going to, in his space, do like a kill action on the final girl or the, or a victim, but there's no one in his space, so that whiffs, right? Then we're going to do a terror card. He's just standing there. Okay, so we're going to move this up twice. That sucks. Then he's just moving. So to the closest, whoever's closest, final girl or victim. And if there's a tie, who's the closest, he goes to the space with the most victims. And the final girl's not a victim. And he's only moving based on this stat right here, right now, which is only 1 space per boot. What are you talking about? So right now he only moves for 1 movement point for each boot we see, and for each slash he does is 2 damage. Okay, so based on that, he's gonna go 1, 2 to here. So already, some death might happen soon, right? And what else do we gotta do? And there's no victims killed, so there's no panicking happening, right? And then the upkeep phase, we got to do the golf cart, right? So we're definitely going to use it to drive. I guess let's go this way. And then we'll rescue these. Or does this happen? I think this only happens during the action phase. Not that it matters, right? We're about to go there anyway. Yeah, whatever. It might only be during my action phase they actually leave. So we'll just say that's the end of the upkeep phase. Back around to our action phase. We only have 4 cards to work with. Golf cart's here. Okay, so we'll save these. Let's drop our horror rating down to... I mean, we could take the search action card right now, but I feel like I don't want to. I probably will just move 1. We'll move here. And then we'll play the walk. Yeah, we'll play the walk. 2 cards to get us to move 1 space. Yeah, we could. Could re-roll. I don't like re-rolls. Oh, I had sprint. I should have done sprint instead. That was dumb. Yeah, I forgot I had sprint. Let's just say we tried sprint, I guess. No, I don't need sprint. I only need 1 space, right? That makes sense. Yeah, so let's just spend these 2. Yeah, we'll spend these 2. Yeah, that was a mistake, but whatever. And that'll move us 1 space for 1 time. So we're at 5 time. And we'll move these guys here. We will rescue them. We don't need to heal a health. We'll take the search action card to hand. And we'll just end our turn there. Actually, do I want to sell these? I can get up to 7 money. Yeah, distraction is a good play. I do love distraction. We can get that for 3. We're at 5 right now. We can get that and something else. I don't know if that's worth it. We're gonna get all these back. We're gonna get 4 from here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you have a limit of 10 in hand. You can't buy once you hit 10, so we got to be careful of that. But I mean, I like the sprint. I like the search. Yeah, I think I'll just keep. And then we'll keep those to the side. So we have 5. We'll get all these back. Our free cards will come back to hand. And we'll spend 3 on a distraction. And then we'll spend 2 on... I think I just want the close call. Yeah, I think I'll take a close call. And we'll just leave 1, lose 1 on the table, whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, we get our new power. Yeah. I just wanted to finish resolving all that stuff first, but yeah, I forgot the, I jumped ahead. Whenever you draw at least 1 item card, draw an extra 1 and choose 1. You're immune to item traps. For each additional victim save, you recover health. Okay. Okay, those are all gone. Sweet. Okay, thank you guys. Hey, Justin. Justin says, I support your inner girl. Just make sure that's your inner girl that survives till the end. Okay. Okay. Now to the killer. He's going to kill one of these. Okay, they'll go here to dead. This will go up 1. Okay. Then we need to flip a terror card, right? He just keeps coming. Okay, so we have to raise this. And he's already in a space with 1 here, so he won't move, and he'll just kill this one, I think. And then this goes up. That will raise our 4 or whatever rating. And that's that. And now what? Upkeep phase. Oh, we are with the golf cart. We can use that, actually. Yeah, sure. 1, 2. Seems good. Oh, see? Okay, so yeah, we had some deaths. So Kenji's saying the 1 death, so the first one here. Brandon had been a lion tamer for 10 years, and his lions loved him. Hans had killed the other tamers, and now he stood with him in the lion pen. He commanded the massive lion after him, and Hans readied himself. The lion jumped in the air, and Hans finished it with a well-placed blow to the head. There was nothing left after but the mane. Then he came after Brandon, and in single motion with his cleaver, decapitated him. Yeah, the limit on characters pasting it in, KJ, I'm sure that's annoying, right? Isn't there only like 200 characters? Oh man, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Oh man. Yeah, so there's like a little story for each time they die. But that was only, so then there's 2 that died, right? Roll a die for the other. Okay. 4. We got a 4. Okay. We got a 4 for the other death. This is funny. Okay, while you're doing that, we are going to, we did our upkeep phase actions. Oh, here we go. Benny was late to the ticket booth, and the carnival was shutting down. He screamed, "Get me a ticket. I had a flat. Who can help that?" The lady at the counter placed a closed sign on the window and flipped the lights off. Benny walked back to the parking lot, frustrated, kicking rocks as he went. He stood alone, smoking a cigarette next to his car. Out of nowhere, a man came at him, wielding a meat cleaver. He dodged the first few swings, but the lunatic landed a blow across his face, and he lay sprawled over the hood of his car. The man wore a pig mask. And as Benny lay there helplessly, he cut him open and left him lying there across the hood. Oh, that's dark. That is dark. Dark, dark, dark. All right. Okay. Oh, that's gross. All right. This guy's a sicko, but I kind of like him. All right. We definitely want to get a distraction going, I think. I would love to sprint these guys all to the exit. At least two of them would be nice. So I think we sprint first. Try that. Because other than that, I don't see a way to get the horror down. I mean, we could try. If we get distraction, we get super lucky. We could move it 1, 2. Then a focus, one more. Yeah. But that's it. But maybe we try. No, let's first do the sprint. Let's first do the sprint. Although if I want to save some of these guys, I probably should go like this way, actually. Yep. All right, we're going to sprint. We'll see what happens. What do we get? 5 and a 2. So right now that'll let us move up to 2 spaces for 1 time. I mean, that's not nothing. We could go 1, 2, or we just go 1, 2. Yeah. Let's just do it. 1, 2. We can take 2 of them with us. Okay. I mean, I might as well try to walk them out. I mean, yeah, let's just try. Nothing. I will do it. I'm going to move 1 space. Okay, I got no successes, so I can move 1 space, and you go from left to right on the card, right? So we'll resolve the first one. I'm going to move 1 space. Then I lose a health. Okay. And then I lose 2 time. Okay. And then I'll choose. You don't have to. You choose whenever you want to do these, but I'll do 1, which will heal me 1. And I'll save the other one. Okay. And then let's try distraction. 2 dice. We got 1 success. I'm going to do a close call just to re-roll 1 of the dice. So we get this. Let's re-roll this one. Okay, so this is what I wanted, at least. So we can pitch some cards. Let's do short rest and weak attack. Our pitch. So we have 2 successes. We can drop this 1, 2. And that will actually gain us 2 time. On a full distraction play. I just have focus and search. I'm probably going to hold these. Yeah, let's just hold them. I have 5 money. You can probably go for another distraction play. And a sprint. I should search at some point, right? I'm actually going to pitch this one for 1 money. Going up to 6, I think. Yep. Okay. So I have 1 card left. Well, let's do some shopping for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we'll get these free cards back. Okay. All right. Killer, nobody to kill in his space. Let's flip. Dark Feast. So that goes up. For every victim that is dead, he recovers some health. Well, he's full health, so that's a nice pull. And he's not killing anybody. And he's not moving. That was a lucky one. That was lucky. All right. Cool. Anything else? Golf cart, we're not in the space. In the upkeep phase, nothing's going on there. Actions. Save them for the health. Just take them to the exit. Yeah, Mike, that could be a good play. The only problem I find with this game, with all the spaces and the randomness of the killer, is you could leave some on an exit space. You may never go back there. Now, with the golf cart being in play, first time I think I've ever seen that, I could go that play, actually would have been smart, is to leave them on the exit for healing later. Because I have this golf cart, which maybe could get me to them fast. But what I find is usually over the span of a game, you can only move around so much, right? It's based on dice rolls, right? So you could have all the sprints and the walks in the world, but you can't really get around the board as quickly, and you got to plan for the worst, right? So if I leave a bunch of victims, piling them up on an exit space, that just makes them a juicier space for this guy to eventually get to. And as the bloodlust goes up, he's able to move up to 2 spaces per boot, or even 3. So in no time, he could just get to an exit space and clean it right out. So I'd rather just get them off the board to reduce the amount of bloodlust he could get, so that I don't have to worry about him moving so much or attacking so hard. I think that's probably the better play, is to rush as many victims off the board, at least against this guy. That's just the way I'm playing. But yeah, in a perfect world, if I'm rolling successes on dice and I can move around a lot on the board, you know, I would leave them there and trust them there. But I don't trust him to not all of a sudden be in that space in like 1 round or 2 rounds as the game goes on. So keeping him safe is my priority. I don't care if I'm losing this health increase. It's totally fine. Totally fine to me. But yeah, I do get what you're saying though. And you're probably right. But I'm just explaining why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. Which maybe not the most efficient way, but it's the way I'm playing. So that's how we're doing it today. But yeah, I can see that as a play. Again, I don't know all the final girls. Maybe some are better at movement and stuff. And if it had a time value, that'd be even better. But you guys picked this character. And honestly, probably this is the last character I would have ever picked. But that's the fun of you guys voting on the poll. You picked the one with the lowest health. In this situation, I feel like the worst abilities. And yeah, the health could be good later. But if we have no victims on the board, then it's not, right? So, and I don't really want to leave them on the board because that leads to a worse boss. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm just doing the best with what I got. Okay, let's roll with it. Actions. What are we doing? What do we buy? We got a distraction. Can we keep away from going down to 1 die? Maybe. Can we get to the golf cart? 1, 2, 3. Maybe with an amazing sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's too much move through there. I kind of want this aluminum bat, right? So we have to think about that. The House of Mirrors is in here. And we got to hurry before so that's 1, 2, 3 away. And do we have a search? Yes, we do. Yeah, so let's see if we can do that. I do have a sprint. Let's try the sprint. We got 1 success. So that'll give us 2 spaces for a time. Doesn't get us there, but a walk would. Yeah. So let's just take that. For one time, we'll move 2 spaces. 1, 2. Okay. We'll just do the walk. Not expecting much. Double successes. Okay. So let's do it like this. Then we get 2 spaces for 1 time. So I'm going to bring these 2 victims up to the House of Mirrors. Okay. And in here, let's try a search. Let's grab that aluminum bat. Okay, so the search, this will let us take the top item card at your space, and that's what we want, but we can look at an additional card with her, so I don't think I need to push, right? She would let us get an extra card, so even if we got to take the top 2, I believe she lets us take a 3rd. But I'm not pitching cards for that. I'm happy with this, right? I like the item that's there. But we'll get to look at 2, so maybe there is a better one. I don't know. Right? I think. So we're at the House of Mirrors, if I've done this right. House of Mirrors. We got 1 success, so we'll lose a time. And we'll take the top 2. Okay. So we did... So obviously we're going to choose, Give me a minute, guys. I really need to think about this one. I feel like we're taking the bat. Okay, so again, the bat, just a recap for those who came late. Whenever you inflict damage to the killer with the aluminum bat, you may immediately discard a minor dark power, including any health markers remaining on the card. So there's no dark power, minor dark power yet for the killer, but I mean, that could be a thing. So the traps. I just need to figure out if this happens. It says I'm immune to trap cards. So do I just ignore it completely? You are immune to item trap cards. So I'm assuming I ignore the whole card, not put the token out and then ignore the token. It says the card, but I could be wrong. So knockout gas says you fall asleep immediately and the action phase at the time marker to 0, recover health from a good rest. I'm assuming this one I just completely ignore, right? But I think you have to take traps, right? Even if you look at more, I don't know. That's the problem. She has the ability, I can look at an extra card. What if that extra card's a trap? It's here probably. Let's see. Special rules. Item traps. There are 3 item traps randomly hidden within the item decks during setup. They will only be discovered by searching. Okay. Each item deck will have a single item trap, but you won't know where in the deck it's located. After successfully searching, if you draw an item trap, so it's after searching, okay? After searching, right? And oh, it answers it in the second one, right? If your search revealed an item in addition to the item trap, you may still take the item, but must resolve the trap first. Ah, so I do have to, but she just is immune to them. So we'll just resolve it and it's out of the game, I guess, right? I'm not putting it back on the bottom as one I didn't pick. I think it still has to fire off. So I'll just throw it out of play. Yeah. Okay. That answers it. We're good, right? Yeah. So it still fires off. I was just curious if it goes to the bottom because like it's after I choose, but I know item cards have to fire off, right? Or the traps have to fire off. And we do not reveal the next item. So that's a face down deck. Blind search, which bugs me, but it's a thing. All right. Okay, so I'm left with distraction, close call, and focus. I don't like playing distraction right now because, I mean, I do have 2 cards to throw, but then I don't have the reroll, but I have one or the other, basically. I like to have both. But I mean, it could be good. I only have 3 money, so my next turn, at least I'm getting back a bunch of cards here. I really only need a sprint. Maybe another search before I leave, actually. So search costs 2, sprint costs 2. So I just need 4, so I can toss one of these cards. Yeah, I'll just toss the focus for a time. And I'll hold distraction and close call. Okay. And then we'll spend the 4. Oh man, I wanted that too though, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll do a search, a sprint, and we'll take all these cards back. Okay. Tons of cards. All right. Killer. Nobody to kill. What is this? What is this? Where the hell did the blades come from? Place the spinning floor blade trap token in your space. Immediately apply the trap's effects. See the reference card to you and any victims in your space. For each 1 to 4 that you rolled, the horror goes up. Oh, this is going to be bad, I think. This is going to be bad. Spinning blades. Spinning blades. I'm playing Dark Souls here. What's going on? There's traps in the floor. So it's at the House of Mirrors. Bzzz, we got a little floor trap. Then we'll read the reference on it. What the hell these do. Whenever a terror trap card comes into play from the terror deck, place the appropriate trap token in your space. The trap immediately takes effect on you and all victims in your space. Anytime a victim enters or is in a space with a trap token, they are killed. Whenever, oh, come on, man, really? Whenever you enter or are in a space with a trap token, suffer the following effects. Spinning floor blade trap, roll 2 dice. For each result, do the following. 1 to 4, you take a damage. 5 to 6, you may move 1 space. So the victims are dead automatically. Yeah, the victims are dead automatically. That sucks. That sucks. So 2 more victims just died to the spinning floor blade trap. Kanji, 1, 2. Now the killer hits for 3. Oh, still only moves for 1. That really sucks. That really sucks. All right, then I'm in the space. So I'm going to roll a die. I rolled a 4, so I take a damage. Okay. And if I rolled 1 to 4... Wait, how does it say for each? It only rolled once. I don't know. For each 1 to 4 that you rolled, the horror will go up 1. Okay, sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing that trap properly. All right, here we go. Kenji says, Sasha was faced with the decision, jump over the spinning blades or face the savagery of Hans. Hans stepped closer to her, egging her on. Sasha decided to take fate into her own hands. She jumped, narrowly missing the other ledge. She toppled over into the spinning blades. And I need to roll 2 dice. Okay. Oh, it was 2 dice. Sorry, I'm so sorry. 2 dice on the terror card is what you're saying. Sorry. Oh, sorry, it's 2. Yeah. Another 4. Oh, I take another damage, and this goes up to the red. Yeah, this all is falling apart. GG? GG? Okay, Mike saying PSA, Van Ryder Games has Final Girl items in stock. Yeah, but definitely you wouldn't get them by Halloween, which was the issue we were talking about before. But again, they've arrived in North America, so your local game store that you probably should support, yeah, if you have a local game store, they should have it probably within the week, next week or 2. Which is cool. So yeah. But thank you, Mike, for that. That's good stuff. Yeah, some people don't have a local game store, so yeah, you might be able to get it directly from Van Ryder Games. Good call, good call. But depends on the country you're in too, because shipping from Van Ryder Games might be super disgusting. But maybe they have good regional shipping, so it's an option. It's an option. Oh, both were spinning blades, so it's Sasha 1 and Sasha 2. Oh, it was twins. I see, it was twins. Okay. And both did the exact same thing. So that's the flaw in the gruesome death thing. It doesn't cover, like, it gets repetitive, right? Sometimes if you keep having the same situation happen. But definitely cool. Definitely cool. All right. Well, good thing I moved them there. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. Searching? Sure. Let's search. 1 die. No, that's probably really dumb. 1 die is bad. I forgot about the 1 die. Let's try distraction. That's only 1 die also. Man. It all sucks. Focus. 3. Okay, let's pitch. Short rest. Weak attack. Okay, pitching. So we get a success. This gets out of there. We lose a time down to 5. Okay, done. Now we're going to search with 2 dice. Oh, but this could increase our horror. Oh, I see, I see. Yep, let's do it though. Who cares? Okay. Yep. A walk and a close call. We're going to pitch to get the 1 success. We're going to look at the top 2 items, and we're going to lose a time. Oh man, we found her belt and pepper spray. I don't know which one to take. Pepper spray. If the killer is in your space, you may discard this to immediately end the killer phase. But we have to have it in our hand to use it, and we have a 2-hand. Both of these are kind of useless, right? Because we'd have to like switch them around. Unless, because in the upkeep phase you can switch. But maybe taking Asami's knife belt might not be bad. Because it's at range too, right? We can actually put these 2 in our hand, but we only get to pick 1. Yeah, this the search sucked. The big waste. Big waste. Random item decks. Janice saying take Asami's knife belt. Yeah, I do the range. It could be flexible, right? Like we could switch in the upkeep phase later and swap it in. I don't know if we swap it now. I mean, do we? Yeah, I guess because the aluminum bat we don't need it. It's worse right now because he doesn't have a minor power, so we don't really care, right? We only get hurt by the blaze while we're still in there. Whenever you enter or are in a space with trap token, what the hell does that mean? Like when does this trap go off again if I'm still in the space? I don't think so though, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. Do I need to get out of here? Like super important? Because it says whenever you enter or are in, but like you roll 2 dice. So based on the way this is worded, I'd be in an infinite loop, constantly rolling 2 dice over and over again because I'm always in that space until I move out. So I think that's only when a terror trap card comes into play. I think that's what it means. But it says anytime a victim enters or is in a space with a trap token, they are killed. Whenever you enter or in a space with a trap token, suffer the following effects. Maybe there's traps that, maybe it's just trying to cover when they appear in your space. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I'm not rolling it. I don't care. Unless I move back into the space, I'm going to say it applies. But yeah, I'll hold these. Yeah, but Sean, when will you trigger it only once per turn? What phase? What phase am I triggering that? That's my question. It's not clear, right? It just says whenever you are in. So I'm in all rounds, all phase. So once per turn, when though? Because it matters, right? I'm just going to ignore it though because I don't feel like looking it up and I kind of don't care. But yeah, it's all good. Not a big deal. Just rule it and move on. All right. So I'm going to end the turn there. I have 4 monies. So I get these back. Just take distraction and a close call. Okay, and I'll put these back out. Okay. Killer, nobody in the space, terror card. Taking souvenirs. If there's no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Nope, there are. So he's looking for the closest victim. He's going to move. Oh, I forgot to raise this, didn't I? Did I forget to do that? Probably did. Shoot. I think I might have. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do it anyway going forward. I don't know. You guys can let me know. I don't know if someone pointed that out or not. I don't think so. Maybe I did remember it. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. I just realized like maybe I didn't, but who knows. Anyways, if there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. So he's going to move. He's only moving 1 space each. So 1, 2, and then a double kill. For each victim killed, bloodlust +1. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, duh. 1, 2, and then kill. So he killed with the terror card, and then he gets +1 bloodlust. Boom, boom. And we reveal the dark power. Dark obsession. Whenever Hans attacks you at least once, he attacks an additional time. Yeah, we lost this one, guys. That's yeah, not happening. We're screwed. So let's just keep going. Okay, next. And he attacks for 3 now, so that's going to be 6 damage. Yeah. So Dave had been hit over the head and dragged into an old concession booth. He regained consciousness as a blade came cutting through his left arm. Feeling an inferno of pain, He made eye contact with the masked maniac and began to scream. The butcher tossed his left arm into a pile of other arms. Dave noticed for a moment the pile contained only left arms. Then the butcher came at his juggler with the cleaver and he was gone. Oh my God, only left arms. What the hell is that all about? Oh, sick guy, sick guy. All right. Anything else? Upkeep? Nope, we're not with the golf cart. Guess we're sprinting. Sprint. Oh no. Hmm. 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 Man, come on. I just wanted one. Not reroll. Yeah, this should be on 6. I always forget to refresh, guys, but I'll just get it later. It's all good. Okay. Hmm. We lose the time. 2 spaces. 1, 2. Oh man. I gotta do a distraction. I have to. Oh wow. Double successes. 1, 2. We gain 2 time. Up to 7, right? Okay. And then we'll just walk. Double success. Man, I should have played distraction again. Double successes. So we get to move up to 2 spaces for 1 time. 1, 2. Man, that worked out like perfect. Except for that first run. I'll hold the distraction. 6 money. That's crazy. I did not expect that. But again, our luck, like, you know, it's ebbs and flows, right? It's rolling dice. What is the deal here? Upkeep phase, we're going to get to rescue this one, right? Assuming this guy just doesn't move 2 and kills them, which probably will happen, knowing my luck. So I should probably get ready for the attack, right? So like maybe retaliate. Is it guard or retaliate time? Probably, right? For 4, we could buy this. We can buy the guard in case he attacks twice. That's 6. I need this close call. Yeah, I need a close call. So let's not buy the guard. Let's just get the retaliate and a close call. And these. We'll leave one on the table. I don't know. Sprint, distraction, walk. Walk it out. Okay. All right. Killer time. Ability, no chomp. Oh yeah, additional time attack. I do need the guard. Actually, I do need the guard, right? The additional attack horse crap, right? Yeah, it's got to be guard. It's got to be guard because the double attack stupid thing. Oh yeah, we didn't. We don't move the cart till the upkeep phase, right? Yeah. We don't get it till the upkeep phase, right? I don't think we can use it any other time, can we? During upkeep, you enter up to 2 victims in space, move with 2 spaces, but it must stay in the outer path. If it's driven into a space of the enemy, you may discard it to do 3. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to the upkeep phase. We just finished planning. Let's do the killer. Killer chops. Then we draw a terror card. Oh, finally he gets the dark power after I switch to the aluminum bat. but we can switch it back. Unholy Speed. Hans moves 1 additional space for each boot he gets. So he bought a better brand of boots. So, and he gets 2 extra health. Why not? But the bat, we can smoke that ability away from him. He did not kill. Man, I hate that. Always happens when I buy retaliates and guards. He doesn't attack on those turns. Then I'm sitting there with him in my hand like an idiot, and my next turn's not as good. That's super frustrating. And then these are sitting here. This guy, he knows what I'm up to. Who told him, man? One of those victims ratted me out or something. They're like giving away information. I have a traitor. This is a traitor. You text him, let him know. All right, upkeep phase. Okay, let's save. And we'll get a health. Oh, we got a new member. Corey, thank you for clicking the join button down below and supporting the channel. Much appreciated. Corey, thank you so much. You're too kind. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Golf cart for the win. In the upkeep phase, let's do a little... Do a little throw the knife, put the knife belt, slide it around back, and baseball bat time. Let's do this. Aluminum bats. Okay. Actions. Now we're in that phase where, like, you know, it's me and the killer. So the killer is 100% coming after me. So there is like that play where you like leave at least a survivor on the board, which I probably should have done. So like, or a victim, sorry. So maybe the victim gets targeted instead of me, and then I can retaliate back. But yeah, now it's going to be the cycle. Since he attacks twice and the retaliate takes like 2 turns to get back, it's like, we're not going to win. It's just like almost impossible because he's attacking twice. But maybe we get lucky and he doesn't attack some of the flips. Like maybe he gets another dark power and doesn't attack. But he has this built-in power, right? We still have time before his ability gets better. But we have to play the stupid game of like attacking him and getting out of his space. And as you see, you can only do so many things on a turn. So that's not going to happen. I need to drive the golf cart into him. That'd be amazing. If I can get that golf cart to hit him, we have a chance. We have a chance. All right, what's the play? Distraction. Just play it safe. Stay with the golf cart. Maybe he moves. We have to drive the golf cart into his space. But I think we can cheat this, right? If he's in our space with the golf cart, I believe I can move 1 space out and 1 space back in. It doesn't say they have to drive him in a straight line. And then it says if I drive it into a space with them. So it's like I'll do like a Yui, right? Like I'll drive and then come back and smash him. That's my plan. So I want him to come to me. And if that's the case, unless I go start searching for items, like try to go find other stuff. I don't know, but I really don't care. I think I just need to get ready. I mean, I could just try to short rest to get some health back. I don't know. Hey, George, nice to see you in the stream. How's it going? Just wanted to pop in and thank the member that gifted me a membership. Since I can very rarely make it live, I'm amazed that I was selected. I love seeing and hearing about all of you when I watch the VOD. Thanks, George. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, anyone that doesn't know George, he watches like all my videos after they're done at his own leisure and comments on all of them, timestamps, questions, and rules and stuff. Thank you, George, for being so involved in the channel. Much appreciated. That's cool that you're a member now. That's awesome. Very active member of the channel. Yeah, so Brian's saying you can sell off cards and get more time to get better attacks. Yeah, which I've done. I've been selling off cards. I just haven't gone the attack route yet. Because I'm more worried about on hit, like, yeah, I can get nice attacks, Brian. That's great. But this still doesn't stop him from on his turn attacking me back minimum twice from Dark Obsession. I feel like this is like an instant loss. Whenever Hans attacks you at least once, he attacks an additional time. So if he attacks me twice, a 3rd attack happens. And you can only, there's only 2 guards and 1 retaliate. And once you use them, they're gone until the next, you know, the next round, not even the next round, the round after. So at some point, he's just going to get some big blows on me for at least 3 damage. So 2 hits and I'm probably dead. So he can easily kill me in 1 phase, no matter how many critical blows. And again, there's only 1 critical blow in the game and 1 furious strike. And right now he's sitting at 14 health. So like, just do the math, and it's like, you know, and assuming you even roll good on those, right? So I just don't think it's happening, but we'll try. Maybe we get like super lucky and he just doesn't draw terror cards that make him attack too much. But his default ability is attacking at least once, so he's attacking twice already when he attacks me. So yeah, let's just get this going. So I'm gonna just play bait, and we need to try to use the golf cart. I feel like that could be the thing that tips it in our favor. Also, the baseball bat's helping to get rid of this 2 health probably, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for him since I already spent the money on guard and retaliate. I'll wait for him here. I'm sure he'll come to my space. If not, whatever, but it'll give me time. Let's just try. Let's get rid of this distraction finally, because it's definitely distracting me in my hand. There's also the play of like purposely letting myself lose health till I'm down to 1, so I get the extra die. So like, I kind of don't care about the heal, but it's like, you know, we got 1 success and a 4. Yeah, I'll get rid of for that. I'll get rid of weak attack, and I'll get rid of walk since I don't care about moving anywhere. This will actually get us 2 more time, and go 1, 2. Okay, nice. Next, I mean, do I care about the short rest? Maybe the focus is probably better. I'm gonna just try a little focus action. Little cheeky, cheap focus here. Ah, we got it. Nice. Okay, so I'll just take the 1 success. We'll lose a time. That actually gets us in the green. I'm sure not for long. Then I'm gonna play the short rest, rolling 3 dice. And we got 1 success. Yeah, we'll just take the lose a time. 1 success gives us a heart back. Sure. Okay, we'll end the turn. We have retaliate and guard we're holding, which is great. We're at 6 for time. So, I could buy a critical blow, but I'm not buying that without close call, or without improvise, or without planning. That's a waste. So let's not do that. But if he doesn't knock us out of 3 dice, I mean, holy, we're lucky. But I have a feeling he's gonna flip some horror. If not, even if he bloodlust 1. Oh no, he won't. There's no survivors right now. It might add some, but man, I think what we do, I hope he moves so I can golf cart in his face, like golf cart over his head a couple times. I want some tire marks on his pig mask. Let's do that. Well, we're definitely taking back the walk and the focus. Let's go Furious Strike and 2 close calls. I don't know. I feel like I should be going sprinting, and trying to get items, but whatever. We'll go that way. Okay, let's throw these in. Short rest is here. Focus, walk, weak attack, and distraction. Okay. All right. Okay, killer. Chop chop, no one's home. Okay, terror card. Just move. I want him to move to me. I don't want him to draw any more horror. And if he doesn't attack, that'd be great. Let's see if we get all that here. No. we get everything I don't want. All right. If there are no item trap cards in the item discard pile, I think this is discarded, right? I do have 1 in the discard pile. I just don't know where the discard pile is, but discard and draw the next one. So we have 1 in there. So it says take all face down cards from the item decks and all discarded item trap cards and shuffle them together, then evenly distribute them back in the item decks and place the face up items back on top. Oh, okay. Let's do that part. I see what it's doing. It's just putting them back in. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to touch these two because I don't care. I'm then going to take this one and I'm just going to shuffle in here. I know it's a way to shake it. Actually, I should shake it up, right? Yeah. So this was on top. This was on top. Let's just find them because it does mix up all the items and stuff too. So let's just do it. Trap. Okay. So let's take these. These are the traps. We'll just shuffle them a bit. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Let's put these back in. Shuffle, 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 right? Yeah, shuffle, shuffle. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle. Whatever. Okay, Zappo's back on top. I wish it changed what was on top though. That'd be fun. Okay. Then, oh! What does he do with this? If there's no survivors? Does he still come after me? No, right? I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. What does he do if there's only that left? If no survivors? Yeah, I don't think he moves. He comes for me. Where is that? Where is that? The first portion indicates which target the killer will be going after, a victim, the final girl, or whichever is closest, unless otherwise specified. The target is the closest option. So target's the closest victim. If there's a tie between who is closest, choose the group that has the most victims present. The final girl is not a victim. If there's still a tie, refer to the rules, game ambiguity. No, I'm not a victim, 100%. It even like is very clear, like the final girl is not a victim. Like it puts it right there to let you know, like this is never her, basically, right? I think it only goes after her if she's in one of these two. Yeah, I don't think he goes. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think it whiffs, yeah. Yeah, it's like the one rare case. Like I got lucky. Like it's a reward for actually getting all the victims off. I mean, but I didn't really do it in the best. I didn't get them all off in the best way. But horror will go up, so I don't roll 3 dice. That sucks. You suck! Yeah, I think it whiffs because I'm not his target. And I know he would move like right through my space if there was another one on the board. But yeah. Yeah, I think it mentions multiple times in there, like the final girl is not a victim, like to be very clear for that one, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. And that's on page 20. Page 20. I can use the golf cart. I kind of wanted him to move though. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, he did everything opposite. He didn't move. Oh, he never attacked me though, at least. That was good. But he raised the horror. That was annoying. I need him to be in the outer thing so I can drive over him. Now I'm sitting here with cards again, like Retaliate and Guard. They're just wasting time. So dumb. And I'm not going to him. I'm not doing it. I could have taken the golf cart though to try to go to another place with items, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to here. Because we could search at the Forest of Horrors for this. And this can actually end his turn, right? This is actually pretty powerful. But I don't have a search, so that ain't happening. But whatever. I might as well use the free golf cart move, right? Unless I want to get further from him, but I kind of want him to come to me. See you later, Brian. Sorry about your internet. Okay, let's do... I mean, probably just kill a turn, right? Let's just focus. double successes. Okay, sure. We gained 2 time out of that. Six cards in hand. Probably don't need to take all these back. So we can sell this one for a time. Sell this one for a time. Go up to 10. Then we can get the 6. No, we only need 9. We only need 9. Yeah, we don't need to sell that. I want to get a distraction and a critical blow, I think. But that might be too much because I got this Furious Strike thing happening. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just play like this. I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. I mean, I'm in range. Like, he's going to come after me, right? He just needs to move once. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. All right. We got 9 to spend. Boom, boom. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. 10, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're maxed out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feels good, man. Feels good. All right. Reset to 6. So no one in a space to kill, right? Terror card. Oh, we're running out of terror cards here. He's going to get into crazy mode soon. He just keeps coming. Yeah, stop it with the damn horror. All right. So now it is... I am in the picture. So he definitely can move to where I am. Okay. He is going to attack once, but then he'll attack twice. So first attack. Let's just do a retaliate play. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I wish this was after. Pips in Space, thank you for subscribing. I wish this was after because then I would still be rolling 3 dice, but I'm not, unfortunately. So let's try to retaliate. Only 2 dice. We got 1 success and we can pitch 2 cards. We could ignore all damage from the attack, which would be 3. Or I can reduce it by 2, which will just bring it down to 1. We do 1 damage. Yeah, I don't know if this is a card pitch situation, actually. We will get to do this. Whenever you inflict damage to the killer with an aluminum bat, you may immediately discard the dark power. Yeah, a minor dark power. So I don't know here, because he's going to attack again. I don't want to just start throwing away cards willy-nilly. I want to be able to critical blow and like maybe a Furious Strike. So I'm saving cards. I think I save cards here. I save cards. I let him hit me. Yeah. So I'll reduce it by 2, so I only take 1. And then I hit him back for 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the bat says I immediately get rid of this, right? Boom, this and all the health on it. Okay, and then I hit him back for 1, 2, right? Mike says, go to an exit, take the golf cart to Tim Hortons, grab a coffee, mourn the deaths of those poor victims, notify the authorities, and take the L, but leave with your life. If that was an option, Mike, I would do it. Speaking of coffee. Bat is when you deal damage, not when you attack. I'm not attacking. Yeah, whenever you inflict damage to the killer with the aluminum bat, you may immediately discard a minor power, including any health markers remaining on the card. Yeah, got him. Got him. Yep, got him. All right, beautiful. Take that, retaliation of the face, pigman. All right. Now he's attacking again, so we're going to use a guard here. Although, there is this play, like, remember, health's a resource here. If I lose 3 health, I go down to this, and I'm now rolling an extra die. I'm now rolling an extra die. So it's like, if he wasn't attacking twice in a phase, I might play that game of like purposely going down. It's just I don't have, oh, I do have a heal. Yeah, but do I care? I don't know. I think I'll try the guard anyway. But the problem is both of these now go into like limbo and I have to play a whole turn without anything. So if I don't kill him here or get away from him, I have no retaliate back in hand, no guard. Yeah, that's kind of weak, right? Or do I hold the guard for next time to just maybe help prevent one attack? I don't know. This is annoying. Yeah, this is annoying. I'm gonna let him hit me. I'm gonna let him hit me. Take away 3 health. I want that extra die. I think I want the extra die. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. But I think in the situation I am with this stupid card, I got a YOLO, like every advantage. Even with that extra health, I don't think I would survive. And you know what'll happen? I play the guard now, and then it doesn't do much for me. I have to toss cards, rerolls, whatever. And then I'm just sitting there looking like an idiot next round. So I think I'm going to just take that hit because it works perfect to get me down to that 1 heart. Yeah, golf cart, then swing away. Exactly what I got to do. I like it's YOLO right here, right? Pretty much. Because this is like locked away. This doesn't even go back in the market for like, you know, a while. So I'll just leave this here as played on this turn kind of idea. So upkeep phase. We're going to do the little golf cart drive. I'm actually going to drive north here. Grab a coffee. And in my other hand, I'm swinging a bat out the other side of the golf cart, and I'm driving with my my foot on the wheel and a foot on the gas. Coffee in hand, baseball bat, driving back down. I'm going to discard the golf cart. Boom! Drive it right into the killer. 1, 2, 3, and I think I get the 4th. I think it's only items are extra damage when you use a card, I think, right? I don't know if items add to the golf cart business, but I think that's in here. It's pretty clear, I'm pretty sure. Where is that? And the items, where's the items? Items are in here somewhere. I just know that the bat adds to, like, obviously the retaliates and stuff because it's me doing it. But I don't think it adds to the, man, it's in here somewhere. Items, 25. I thought I was there. Damage modifier. Unless otherwise indicated, weapons modify attacks made with action cards. When you resolve an action card and inflict 1 or more damage, you may add the weapon's damage modifier. Yeah, so it doesn't work on adding it to like event card damage. Only action cards. Only action cards. Yeah, it doesn't add to the cart. So only 3 go away, right? Yeah. Still good. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. That is still a nice play. So he is down to, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 health left. Ugh. So much. Okay, it's our turn. Let's get him. Let's get him. All right. I would love just a nice little focus to get me into the green. Actually, distraction would be better because even on a miss, it will get me there for 4 time. Yeah, let's just play a little distraction. Not the best play of distraction, but I'm going for it. We just rolled 3 dice, right? Because we're like we got broken leg, broken arm, we're bleeding all over the place here. We're down to our last heart. Oh, that sucks. But we did plan on the miss. We planned on the miss. That's why we played distraction. So this still goes down to the green, and we lose 4 time. I mean, I could re-roll that, but I'm saving my re-rolls for the actual attacks. So, so we go down to 2 time. It's like all or nothing here. So we're in the green. So we're rolling 3, 4 dice now. 4 dice. Doesn't mean they'll roll successes though. That's not how this works. So, I mean, here's the problem. Like the other design in this game, this whole critical blow thing, like very likely it's going to end your turn. So like you can't even do too much damage to the guy in the same round unless you're like lucky, right? Or you have all the build up for it. I don't have improvise or planning in hand, which feels super bad having 2 attacks like this. But I do have the 2 rerolls. I have lots of cards to pitch, and I'm rolling extra dice because of the health play, right? So I guess we're just going to go Furious Strike first. Does it matter? Yeah, Furious Strike because we could get that one back cheaper, right? Okay, so 4 dice, Furious Strike. Actually, do we even have enough to do with this here? This one we have to get 2 to do 3 damage. That brings me down to 4. And then, yeah, we need the critical blow. Like, we need double successes on both. Yeah, I don't know if we have enough for that. But we do have rerolls. We have cards to pitch. Let's try. YOLO. That's how it works, right? YOLO. Stupid Dark Obsession. Hate that card. All right, here we go. 1 success, 2 cards to pitch all day, every day. I'm going to get rid of a focus and a short rest. Yeah, that's right. I said it. A focus and a short rest. I don't need health. Who needs health? Get out of here. Actually, the short rest is probably the only thing. No, it can't keep me in the game because even giving me the extra health. Yeah, no, who cares? All right. So this will do 2 successes. So it's 3 damage because of the bat. Oh, and we drop this down. Oh, wow. Yes, yes. Give me that green. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's no tomorrow. Roll everything. Yeah, I know. This is the last night in the Carnival of Blood. Critical blow, YOLO. Okay. How many dice? Still 3, 4. Just 4, right? We need 2 successes and we win. Oh, maybe we don't win though, because this stupid mechanic, which I do love this, but I also hate it. Dear dice, hold on, gotta pray. Dear dice gods, I'm rolling 4 dice. There's 2 successes on only 2 sides of each one, but I'm rolling 4. If you could just give me 1 at least, and then a 3 or 4 on one of them so that I can throw away some cards to make 2. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for 4 successes. Not even 3, just 1. And then like a 3 or 4 on another die. You could still make 2 of the blanks. Please? Please? Okay, we're done. All right, we're done praying to the dice gods. Okay. Hiya! You're sick. You're sick. But good thing, I have 4 cards. Take that, dice gods. Not you guys. Sorry if that was looking like it was going to you. It was actually the dice gods up there. I hear you, my child. Yeah, they're sick. Yeah, they were like, no, not even 1. Not even 1. At least they weren't all blanks, though. 2 successes, right? We pitch 4 cards, turn 2 of them to crits. And that will do this one, which does 3 plus aluminum bat. That will be the 4, but it might not be over yet. It might not be over yet. Might not be over yet. The final health. The final health. Let me just clean up this cards, building suspense. Yeah, all right. Please be blank. Please be blank. Yes! 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 Take that, Hans. Take that, Hans. Got him. Got him. What did we have under ours? Oh, we were also blank too. So definitely in the next turn, even if I did a full block on the guard, which I had no guard left, I had to spend it there, right? So the next round, if he did 2 attacks on us, we'd lose for sure. We would lose for sure. What was his other ability? Oh yeah, he would have been bloodbathing in... Oh, we still had 2 rounds left. Let's see. Next round, yeah, he would have attacked us next round off his ability plus this. So we would have had 3 attacks, I think. Yeah, no way we would have survived. And then the horrific hammer smash. Yeah, we had to do it there or we were done. Yeah. Suck it, Hans, suck it. Yeah, Jerry, exactly. The cart was MVP. That's why I said I was like literally wanted to give up on the game, except for the golf cart. The golf cart of 3 damage. I was like, man, if we can get that golf cart through, there's hope. And I have 10 cards in hand, so I got re-rolls, cards to throw away. I like had confidence we could do the damage with the cards, but I once I saw Dark Obsession with the 2 attacks, or +1 attack, I should say, he's only focusing on me. So my play of getting rid of all the survivors and the victims or whatever, and just leaving me on the board is probably a bad play against Hans, because you kind of need some fodder there for him, right? To keep you alive. So I played a little aggressive, probably more aggressive than I should have. But yeah, the golf cart, literally having that golf cart, just like playing around that, it was really cool. Definitely a different vibe in the carnival with Hans. I think it's neat. That's neat. And even with Asami, who I feel like her ability was kind of a waste. I mean, we did heal like once, but like I could have just picked someone who healed better or had more health. But anyways, but then again, if she didn't have as low health, we wouldn't be able to take that 3 hit and purposely go down to 1 to get the extra die, which led to more successes, right? So yeah, I love this game. I know people in the chat were saying this game kills Hostage Negotiator. I still love Hostage Negotiator though. It is an easier setup. It's a more portable game. And it still has theme to it. But yeah, this definitely, if you want the horror theme, it's around Halloween time. I'm glad I have a great solo only horror game. And I love these kind of killer horror movies. I love the throwbacks and nostalgia to it and stuff. But I do love the mechanics of Hostage Negotiator. And they definitely shine in this system for sure, as I've said before. I am so looking forward to getting more content for this game to play through on the channel. And to be a game that I can pull out every time around Halloween to just play and get in the mood of, I watch horror movies around Halloween and get in that kind of mood. So it's kind of good to get in that dark, spooky feeling. Yeah, and just play solo. And it's definitely a fun game to stream with you guys, like calling out, what to do and getting in a theme. And Kanji, thank you for posting those gruesome story things, whatever. What are they called? Gruesome deaths. Really cool. Is there like one to read for killing him? Is that a thing? No, right? Or is that in that campaign book stuff you were telling me about before? Which I did. I think I added that to the order. But I have to wait till like wave 2 comes. But whatever. Anyways. Jerry says it's 2 a.m. here. Need to play a game of this now. Who needs sleep? Jerry, you can hammer out a game of this so quickly. It just takes a little bit to set up. That's the one negative about this game. Like if we're gonna be open and honest with it, it's so worth it though. But the setup, like compared to Hostage Negotiator, again, it depends how much content you own. I only own the base game with this and 2 boxes, okay? It's not hard for me to quickly grab and set up any kind of scenario with those 3 boxes. But I am scared the day when I have all the Series 1, all the Series 2, and then I have to get, I guess it's the same because you're just grabbing each box. So it's not that bad, I guess. But then picking from like what Final Girl you want to use, it's like funny, I was bitching about this in the Mansion of the Madness 2nd edition stream the other day. Same problem is like, once you get so many expansions to choose from, the variability is amazing, but like how often are you actually going to play that game? And does it get to the point where it's actually making setup and teardown more complex, more longer, and then it reduces the amount of time it even gets to the table. So there's like, it kind of comes in this game too. There's that discussion of like, at what point do you stop increasing content for your game because it actually reduces the amount of time it comes to the table. So then it's like, there's that like, it's kind of like a chart, like, how much replayability does the game have? You start adding expansions to get more replayability, but then it makes the game hit the table less because you have 16 boxes of expansions and stuff. And then extra rules that get added to it, right? Little pamphlets added on the side of the rule book you got to read. Yeah, that's the only problem I could see is like setup can be a little wonky once you start adding in more stuff. But man, it's worth it. Like the game is so fun. Like the gameplay is so fun. And some plays take longer than others. Sometimes you die pretty quick. Sometimes you can survive a while if you get a good little engine of items and kind of, you know, play a little more passive. But again, if the killer is killing more victims, they're just getting more powerful and they're going to rip you apart faster, is what I find. But again, each killer plays different and each location adds in different items and events and stuff. So it's like, it like makes my head hurt thinking of how different, even if I were just to shuffle this all up and play it again right now, I probably wouldn't see the golf cart, wouldn't have the bat probably. We'd get all different items in there. The victims would start in a different spot. I would be in a different spot. Killer would be probably in a different spot. You know, maybe. Yeah, and he maybe doesn't get Dark Obsession, you know, as his dark power. Maybe he sees some more minor powers that cause problems. Yeah, it's just crazy. The terror deck, just how different the terror deck can make it feel. Sometimes your horror rating is tanking like crazy against Hans. Sometimes it's not so much. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I know Pip's Frightmare on Maple Lane is one I really want so bad. I placed an order with my local game store for all the other season 1 stuff I don't have. I'm just waiting for it to show up in Canada back in stock, basically. But I pre-ordered it like months and months ago. I can't wait. I was hoping it'd be here by Halloween so I could have like spent a whole week playing through like all the locations, all the killers, you know, just binge the game like crazy on the channel. But I will do that in the future once we get some more content for the game. Yeah, I'll do a whole bunch of solo streams. We'll just have some fun with it. I love this game. Like, again, I already fell in love with Hostage Negotiator. So like putting a horror theme on it and the extra mechanics, the little extra layer of complexity. I love it. I love the hand building of this. I love buying cards from a market, you know, that kind of a feel of like a deck building game, but like the whole, like things don't go back into the shop for another turn. I love that whole decision of like when to hold a card, when to throw away a card for money or time, I should say. You know, what to buy, what to hold, what will the killer maybe do, what they won't do, you know? And it's a risk. Like you play a card, like, do I hold cards? Do I throw away cards to make this card more successful or not? But then I don't have that card in my hand for when I need it, but will I need it? I love that. I love that the whole little card system. I fell in love with it with Hostage Negotiator. I just love it with this game, obviously. It's the exact same, so. Pip says, I haven't switched up killers and locations yet. Yeah, I like to keep the killer in the same location. I think it's fun thematically because it feels like they fit. But as I've seen today, like, yeah, why not have a pig-faced butcher running around a carnival at night trying to kill us? That seems good. That seems good. But I do like Hans in the camp, though. Yeah, it gives that whole Friday the 13th vibe. I love it. Lodo Film says, I've owned the complete Series 1 since Tuesday. I've played 10 games so far and won 2 of them. But man, were those 2 wins great. Yeah, I don't know what my win record on stream is, but, and again, I'm just playing on standard difficulty. But again, I feel like Hostage Negotiator whipped me into shape to understand this game. Like, because if you can master the whole like card system and holding cards and when to spend cards and to understand the dice odds and kind of luck and mitigation to it, and just sometimes you get lucky, but you have to plan for like the worst case and just hope it works out. But again, this is like probably the first game I never played an improvise or a planning to help make sure those like critical blows fired off. So yeah, so I definitely played different here than I normally would. I definitely usually play slower. I played more aggressive this time. But again, I played so much Hostage Negotiator that it's like instantly as soon as I spread the market out in this game, I automatically am like, yep, I feel right at home here. Like you're just managing those cards and like, you know, other things will come and are kind of icing on the cake if you just get some good rolls. But I mean, you can plan to make sure those rolls are pretty good. It just, they all come at a cost. So yeah. But yeah. Matthew says it would be cool if someone made an app that randomized all the Final Girl stuff, like what Final Girl you play, where you play, and what villain you face. Matthew, do they not have cards or something for that you can do that with, at least manually? I never even thought of that, because I don't own a ton of it yet, but did they not at least include that in like a Kickstarter or something, where you get a whole bunch of cards you can shuffle together maybe? And just like kind of draw, you know, from a few decks or whatever? Yeah, that's weird actually to think about. Because most games, like I'm thinking Aeon's End, right? They give you the cards at least that you can randomize it if you want, but then someone made an app, right? Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I would just use dice. Yeah, killer die and a location die would work. Oh, they have that? Oh, they have dice you can use. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I figured they would have something, right? Like most publishers that make so much content, like so many options, at least have a physical way to do it with cards or dice or a dial or something, or a spinner, I should say, a spinner or something like that. Hmm. But again, if you just have them on your shelf, you know, just get like you know, a D6, D12, whatever it is. How many are there in a thing? 5 or 6? You know, just use a D whatever works for the number, you know, and just roll, you know, the box and then roll the die again and pick the killer out of your stash, you know. In my case, I would roll a D6 and just say odds or evens, and that would get me Hans or Geppetto, and then I'd roll again and get me the Camp Happy Trails or whatever, or Carnival Blood. Or a dartboard, says Yogi. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's Final Girl. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing along. Thanks again to Ryder Games, AJ over there, for sending us this stuff earlier in the year to play with. I mean, just 2 boxes, I'm telling you. I still have, like, it's fresh, man. It's still good. But I haven't played it in months, to be honest. But nothing's stopping me from playing in this same exact configuration and still being fresh. I don't know, it's super replayable. The value is there. Like, the value is there. It's crazy game, crazy game. But yeah, I've gushed about it before. We'll be playing more on the channel. Again, if you want to see more Final Girl, subscribe if you're not already. Turn on notifications. I don't know when my next stuff is showing up for this game, but I'll stream shortly after that happens. So could be a couple weeks from now, could be a couple months from now. I have no idea exactly, but yeah, more Final Girls. Stick to the channel for sure. Hit the like button if you enjoyed your time here, to help other people find it. We'll be back playing another horror game on Sunday, Arkham Horror, the Living Card Game. We're going to play the standalone scenario, Carnival of Horrors. So we're going to play 2-player co-op. Come and join us for that. Yogi, thanks again for the decks. Still haven't tried them out yet though, but we'll just stick with them, whatever. We'll check that one. I'll play blind in that one, so I'm sure it'll go fantastic. But yeah, join us on Sunday for that. And if I don't see any of you guys, have a happy Halloween. And yeah, see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.